Yeah, let's go ahead and get started then. We're going to be playing some more Snatcher. Let's go ahead and continue. Oh yeah, I do plug my controller in, huh? That would help. Alright, so we're gonna... we're gonna go ahead and continue the game now. Alright, returning to the investigation. So I guess we can investigate the building. It's heavily damaged. Probably been abandoned since the last century. No sign of anyone. Metal, you reading anything? We'll have to go inside. Let's look at the sky. Wow, the sky is dark. This is one of those, scary storms. Okay. You're really gonna get it? You're probably gonna get it to your turbo cycle? Alright. Okay. Have I not looked at everything? There we go.
Oh no!
What was that?
A male scream. Perhaps something has happened to Jean-Jacques. Gillian, please use extreme caution. I read multiple moving objects within the factory. This could indicate the presence of Snatchers or Insectors.
Insectors? What in the world's that?
A spider-like robot used by Snatchers as security devices. Though compact in size, they are armed with needle guns. Use extreme caution.
Okay. Let's go ahead and enter. Get your blaster ready. Don't forget how to unsafety your gun. We've entered the factory. This is the spot where he placed the video call. Yeah, does look pretty familiar. Let's look around. Debris everywhere. Pipes everywhere. Ceiling tiles everywhere. Oh, the ceiling is weak, huh? Building should probably be demolished. Let's check that pipe. It's rusty. Can't find anything special on the ground. Nor the wall. Nor the ceiling. Nor the area. The pipe is hot. Nothing's moving, so let's listen. Uncomfortably quiet. Can't get a video call here. Probably because of the presence of Snow 9. Snow 9? It's a bioengineered form of pollen, which interferes with radio transmissions. Interesting. I guess we'll advance.
What the?
It's Little John!
Little John?
Yes, Jean-Jacques Gibson's personal navigator.
Interesting. Let's take a look. Ceiling is damaged. Little John's parts are all over the place. There's wreckage anywhere. Oh my, Little John's been demolished. There's no way to repair the damage this bad. Okay. Drops really echo in here. Hit by a laser cannon. But his memory might be intact.
Well, what do you think? Can you get this memory chip out of there in one piece?
I will attempt it. Now retrieving memory chip. Memory chip retrieved.
Okay. Well, let's investigate. We don't have memory chip. Metal Gear? Seems like we have to leave then. Nothing else to look at. We better advance. Okay. Scatter all over the floor. It's a large pillar. Nothing special. Can't see anyone. Still no movement. No sounds. We better move. Hey, there's a figure. No sound. Let's look at the body. I don't think he's gonna recover from that one.
Dear God.
John. Gene. Gibson. It's Gibson. My God, his head's been twisted completely off. Let's check the motion detector. Okay, nothing around here. He's still warm. The scream we heard was no doubt his. What killed him? His head's been twisted off. He died instantly. It would take incredible strength to do this. He's got a key in his pocket. What is this key for? I don't know anything the keys use. I don't know anywhere where old keys like this are still used. It's quite an antique. Hang on to this evidence. He dropped his blaster. It's an old type blaster. Definitely is. It's still warm. Probably fired several shots. Yeah, they did say when I meet him, I'm gonna realize how awesome he is. But I don't see anything special. Guess we better advance. It's a dead end. Or is it? Let's take a look. There's a cave in. No way we can move it. Seems like I don't have the key. Wait, evidence. We do have the key. Guess we should retreat. Corpse grounded blaster. Can we take the blaster? It's been crushed flat. Really? Okay. You didn't mention that before. Seems like we should leave. Alright, we're moving back. Oh, did I miss something? Okay, given that I must have missed something, let's advance all the way and try again. No place to go through. I can look at the key. I can investigate the key. Could try to video phone, but I can't transmit. Wait. Yeah, how is Gibson's call able to come in if we're not able to call? Snatchers might be using Snow 9 as a screen. Okay. Any chance that we can find something? Seems like no. Maybe that's what I needed to know? Blaster's been bent like a twig. Oh, here we go. He's holding something in his right hand. So maybe I had to find out about the Snow 9 issue before I was able to check his right hand. Hair. He's holding strands of human hair. Or something. In addition, there's skin, tissue under his nails. Probably from scratching the attacker. Could it be from a Snatcher? Let's take a look at the hair.
Now analyzing recovered hair sample. Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Chromosomal analysis of cells from the papilla and root reveal 46XY. Subject is male. 2. Hair color, brown. Hair structure reading of 65 indicates European subject, wavy hair. 3. Attachment of root structure and thickness of the base of the strand suggest hair was pulled out of follicle. 4. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type A, Rh factor negative. 5. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the strand of hair was pulled from the scalp of Jean's attacker during their struggle. This strand of hair almost certainly came from a male European, blood type A negative Snatcher.
Okay, there was a lot of information in there. I heard blood A negative male European. Let's check the skin.
Now analyzing recovered tissue sample. Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type O, Rh factor negative. 2. Chromosomal analysis of cells in the sample reveal 46XX. Subject is female. 3. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. 4. Number of melanocytes in sample indicates that subject is Caucasian. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the tissue sample, a cluster of skin cells, was scraped from the subject during a struggle with Jean. These skin cells almost certainly came from a female European, blood type O negative Snatcher.
So, one male Snatcher, one female Snatcher. He said he cornered a male Snatcher. What else you got for me? There's a scrap of paper in his pocket. Search the house. It's written on ordinary paper. Search the house? What's that supposed to mean? Who knows? This could be Jean's last words. Metal, keep this as evidence, will you? Alright, storing paper scrap in my internal chamber. Alright, now I think we probably have the clues we need. I do have to comment. I like this theme. I did hear that some of the music in Snatcher is pretty good, and I didn't really notice any of the music in the first segment, but this investigation music is, yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Alright, seems like we have everything. Got anything more for me in your clothing? How about in your corpse?
An analysis of Jean's stomach reveals a major lesion on the caloric region of the gastric membrane.
So, Jean had an ulcer, huh?
Yes. In addition, I read a substantial quantity of partially digested organic compounds.
Organic compounds. If you can determine the composition and the degree to which the food's been digested, we may be able to figure out where Jean's been.
Okay. Let's take a look at his corpse now. I think we have to investigate his corpse.
Now making incision in Jean's stomach to analyze organic compounds present. Analysis complete. Results on the display. Results of the analysis indicate the organic compounds are primarily composed proteins that have been exposed to digestive acids for approximately 3 hours. Amino acid structure of the protein suggests the meat is that of a buffalo.
Buffalo meat?
Yes, buffalo meat. The results indicate that Jean ate buffalo meat somewhere about 3 hours before he was killed.
Uh-oh.
I'm reading movement.
Snatcher time. Or is it?
Snatchers?
Unable to confirm. I suggest we investigate.
Okay. Let's move. It's a dead end. Then where did the Snatchers go? Are you okay, Jillian? That's weird. I was fine until a moment ago. Please stay quiet. What's wrong, Metal? Maybe it's a sensor defect, but I think I'm picking up sound off in the distance. Can you hear it, Gillian? That's odd. Seems like my ears are going out on me. Maybe it's due to a change in air pressure. Or maybe I'm a Snatcher, and I have Snow 9 blocking my sensors. Let's take a look around. Listen, you can hear the sound of a timer. So that is extremely quiet, if it exists at all. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's real. Okay. I'm going to try turning that up. You might just be barely able to hear that. So there is a little bit of a beeping sound. It's extremely quiet. I have to make sure I don't blow my ears out when the sound inevitably picks up again. Okay. Maybe it's colder in here than I thought. So the Snatcher's definitely headed in here. So they're giving a clue about some sort of dust. But even though I keep looking around, I'm not seeming to find anything. If I just like keep doing it until I sneeze enough, is that going to find something? There's a timer. Do I retreat? Wait, I can hear something. I can't hear anything. Try turning the volume up on the TV. Brutal. They really want me to turn the volume up. We're gonna do that. There is a sound of a timer. Okay, they're finally going to remove some of these things, letting me know I have successfully found all the clues. Can I pick up his blaster? Yeah, I can still hear the beeping sound. Is there a bomb somewhere? Okay. It's coming from Little John.
Whoa!
Time bomb?
There's the time bomb.
Evacuate immediately! There is little time!
Anything could happen. Should probably save frequently. Alright. We'll save. Well, let's investigate it. It's no good. I can't disarm it. It's a time bomb. Let's get out of here. Insectors. Use your blaster. Oh yeah. Click, click. Not terrible. Took a bit of damage, but not bad for a first combat. I got hit 3 times. Damn. Now activating first aid. Now injecting Junker blood. Fluid supplement and painkillers. Youch! Ooh. That should be sufficient for the time being. That was close. I gotta be more careful. Sounds like we should leave, right?
We're getting out of here!
Sorry, I cannot go with you!
Why not?
What's wrong with you? Hurry it up!
I am incapable of locomotion!
What on earth are you blabbering about? Let's go! It's gonna blow!
Please save yourself! I am paralyzed with fear!
Oh, I can't believe this stupid robot! Come on!
I like how his portrait tackles
Jeez,
the
my ears
robot.
are really ringing.
That's because you left the volume turned up.
Damn snatchers.
There is no need for concern. I have stored all the information about the evidence and the area in my memory. We should return to Junker headquarters.
That is funny that they reference the volume being up, though. I was trying to be very
Junker
careful
headquarters.
to avoid that.
Ooh, that was some first day.
Now entering the building.
Chief, I got bad news.
We've entered the lobby.
Gillian, I heard about Jean.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You performed your duties quite satisfactorily.
That's right, it's not your fault, Gillian. Don't worry about it. By the way, the chief is waiting for you.
This is the chief's office.
Well, Seed, that was a pretty rough first assignment to draw. You made a great effort, though. I've studied the data transmitted back by Metal Gear, so I know all about what happened out there. It's too bad about Gibson. He was a great junker. Seed, I need you to take over for him. You're the only one I've got left who can battle this Snatcher menace.
Chief, are you a Snatcher? Based on the analysis of the hair strands he was grasping, and the skin tissue found under his nails, we've reasonably certain that he's at least one male and one female Snatcher were involved in killing him. You've got to learn what he was up to. What was he after? What was he investigating when he was killed? To find that out, you should start by checking out the detective's room, and then his home. Okay. Go to the detective's room. Oh, Seed? Yeah? How's that wound doing? Huh? I've already injected him with nanomachines. They will have him back to full strength in no time. I see. Hang in there, Seed. Thank you very much, Chief. Alright, let's check out Gibson's room. This is the detective's room. We should investigate Gene's personal items. We must learn what he was doing before he was killed. Basic detective work. Let's look at the near desk. An antique steel desk. Probably should take a look inside. It's got drawers. Let's check the desk drawer. There's a keyhole. A key? Nobody uses keys anymore. As I recall, Gene had a key. Okay, so you want me to go into my possessions and do use key. Alright. Something in the drawer. Capsules. And a disc. It's a floppy disk for a personal computer. Capsule? Some kind of medication. It's a 5-inch floppy. Nobody uses 5-inch floppies. I'll store it as evidence.
What kind of medicine is this?
I'll perform an analysis. Acid inhibitors, membrane protecting agents, H2 blockers. This is medication for an ulcer.
Jeez, it looks like Jean's stomach was really in terrible shape. Then what was he doing eating buffalo? It seems a little unusual. Perhaps there was some reason that he had to eat buffalo.
Okay. Anything else? Maybe the locker? Okay, the drawer is investigated. There's a coat hanging inside the locker. It's his junker coat. Let's check the pockets. There was a chess piece in the coat. Odd. It's made of wood. That could mean something. Let's hang on to it. Anything else? Nothing else. Can we video phone now? Alright, let's try the video phone. Let's call 911. The police department. Whoa! Shouldn't call if you have no reason. Hello? Okay, that was fun. But it seems like we will need phone numbers if we want to call anything. Okay, so let's go to the engineering room. This is engineering.
Well, so our new junker has returned.
I register high alcohol levels. Harry is intoxicated.
I really thought you were better than that. Harry, what kind of backup was that supposed to be? If you were a better junker than that, Jean wouldn't have had to die out there.
Harry, that statement is incorrect.
Don't worry about it, Metal. Harry's right. Jean. Sorry, it's not your fault. Metal, would you give Harry the memory chip we pulled out of Little John?
Of course. Harry, this is Little John's memory chip.
Okay, let's take a look at Harry. High concentration of synthahol. Let's check that brandy bottle. That's odd. Thought he only drank Japanese sake. That looks like, what is that? Bailey's? Some kind of brandy? Numbers written on the label. It says 395644. Interesting. Can I video call? Can I video call this number and get in contact with the brandy manufacturer? Apparently I can.
Who the hell are you? I'm an acquaintance of Gibson. I need some information. You an investigator too, huh? Can't trust him. All right, let's have the password. The password?
All right. I used a trick question on him. What are you mumbling about? Come on, let's have the password. The 100th day. Please input using the cursor. Do we know the password? I don't think we have the answer. We might have to look up Napoleon using the Jordan system. Alright, seems like we have another trip to the computer room in our mission here. So let's... Oh, I can ask him number? Oh, okay. So anybody I've previously called, I guess it will memorize for me. That's nice. Let's investigate that photo. Okay, so he's not going to be any help to us for now. So it sounds like we should go to the computer room. Let's go ahead and use the Jordan system. Let's insert your ID card. So, last we left off, we wanted to learn some facts. Perhaps concerning Junkers. A lot of information we can learn, so let's find out more about the Junker HQ facilities. There's a parking lot. Cool. Wait. How about the HQ data? This is Konami Building, 150th floor. We're in the 12290715 zip code. Here we go. Video number of the Konami Building is 256128. How about Junker bylaws? Here are the 5 bylaws. As we know, we must stop Snatchers, we must not hurt humans. We should only attack people if we have irrefutable evidence. We must assist bounty hunters. And we're given some equipment. The Junker bylaws sound a lot like the laws of robotics, especially those first 2. Scanning warrant. In accordance with Civil Code 18, Section 12, Snatchers and the protection of citizens' rights, civilians have the right to deny Junker permission to directly analyze their physical person. That seems odd to me. If there's really this menace, but sure, you need a warrant to be able to scan people. Can't just scan people without a warrant. And let's find out about items. Oh, wow. There's a lot of different kinds of items. Personal identification card for exclusively for Junkers containing integrated IC chip. Matched to your DNA pattern. Heavy-duty Junker trench coat, standard issue. Has Alamid fiber fabrics and Flexon armor components. It's also very fashionable. Flexon armor is installed around the organ areas to protect the wearer against physical blows and external pressure. Must be made unique per user. How about the Junker belt? Constructed with shape-retaining polymers, ceramics, and flexible plastics. The buckle contains high-voltage shock generator to stun adversaries in emergency situations. Really? Okay. Artificial skin spray. It's developed with protein engineering biochemical technologies. The spray, when applied to exposed skin, provides high level of protection, including resistance to heat and physical blows. While oxygen transfer can take place, sweat and other waste matter cannot be expelled, limiting continuous usage of the spray to 24 hours. Junker blood. Runners have adopted the following 2 blood transfusion techniques for lowering the risk of death due to injuries suffered in the line of duty. Artificial blood exchange. Delivered to a runner with their natural blood supplies withdrawn and duplicated through biogenetic culturing techniques. When sufficient quantities of their natural blood are available, the 2 types are swapped once again. While artificial blood can be produced in unlimited quantities, making it useful in cases of massive blood loss, Its ion structure places strain on the recipient's organs, making prolonged use inadvisable. Self-donation, that is personal blood bank, runners collect their own blood through regular donation. This blood is mixed with a nutrient solution, concentrated, and stored at minus 42 Celsius. In an emergency, the blood is flash-thawed and returned to its owner. Junker Rush. It's a type of chewing gum supplied to junkers with adrenaline crystals incorporated into the gum base. It's used in World War III as an emergency adrenaline supplier, gained widespread attention. Use of the gum allows a junker in an emergency situation to temporarily boost their reflexes, accuracy, and strength. Extended, continuous use creates extreme depression and fatigue. Its effects are similar to a burst of superhuman power occasionally observed in persons caught in extreme circumstances, such as fires or other accidents. Let's find out about our navigator. A personal support robot designed to assist a junker in their investigation. Navigators are programmed with the needs of their actual users in mind. For example, runners who suffer from tension relatively easily are given navigators programmed to help calm them down. Navigators are equipped with a variety of sensors to aid the detection of possible danger. In addition, these sensors can be used to perform direct physical scanning of suspected snatchers, if a scanning warrant has been issued. Navigators are programmed to ignore orders to scan suspects if a warrant has not been granted. Turbocycle is a land-air vehicle used by junkers. 3 wheels are available for ground travel, can be retracted for flight. They also have an onboard computer linked to the traffic network. Manual operation is also available. I can also have automatic computer takeover. Cool. Blaster. It's the only firearm capable of eliminating a snatcher. It's got carbon polymer ceramic construction, offers a lightweight and almost complete resistance to heat, resulting in near-perfect shape retention. Grip and trigger shape are ergonomically designed from a cast of the user's hand to maximize comfort and accuracy. Neural feedback circuitry adjusts weapons to users' capabilities, allowing nearly unlimited improvement in marksmanship skills. Alright, so there's still a whole bunch of things that we could look up, but we are here to look up a ID file. Let's enter the name. Let's try, before anything else, I want to try Konami. Okay, that did something. What? It did something? I put in the Konami code. I guess... Can we look up ourselves? We tried this last time, but I don't know. It made a weird sound. Cannot execute request. How about Napoleon? Did I spell Napoleon wrong? Hold on. Leon? With an O? There we go. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon I, aka the Little Corporal. Emperor of the French. Brilliant military strategist. He deposed the French. Let's see. Should I get his birth dates or death dates? I don't know. Let me see. Once he was born in 1767, he died in 1821. He was emperor from 1804 to 1814. His famous line is, "The revolution has ended." Claims himself emperor in 1804. His political might gripped continental Europe. He had a disappointing winter campaign in Russia and was forced to abdicate in 1814. Defeated at Waterloo in 1815 and exiled to Helena, ending his final 100-day reign. His codification of laws still forms the basis of civil law. I think we found the passwords that Napoleon is looking for. I see. He's really trying to play the role, isn't he? So I think 1815 is then the answer that we're trying to put in. Seems plausible. What if I put it in, like, Neo-Kobe? Okay. Finally, a name that does not do something. What if I put in, Scott? Okay, there's nobody named Scott. Alright, let's quit. Hope I was able to be of service. I think we got the information we need. Now we can video phone. Now, before I call him up, I think I want to go ahead and call up Konami. This is Snatcher 911. This phone call is automatically recorded. Please clearly explain your situation in 30 seconds or less. Computer and Junker HQ will process and respond urgently to your situation. Understood and recorded. Okay. Wait, hold on, can I put in the Konami code? I wonder if that will work. I just want to try it one more time. No. You'd have to put it in really fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask Metal the number for Napoleon. Oh, he's not just gonna call it. I have to dial it in again. All right, 395644. What? You again? Sorry, you'd prefer a woman, I suppose. Whatever. Anyway, what about the password? The revolution. Sure. Was the revolution... Wait. I can't... There's no numbers. So it's not the year of the revolution? Elba. Let's try that one more time. I thought it was going to be a year input. I don't know why I thought it would be a year input. Okay, he is the little corporal. I don't think that's going to be the password. The revolution is ended. I guess I'm supposed to type in for like 100-day reign. Okay. So it's like a sort of like a book code where we're supposed to just say the word that comes after whatever his challenge phrase is. Wait. 3, 9, 5, 6, 4, 4. So if I say the revolution is, do I just say ended? Alright, you seem pretty real to me. Meet me at Alton Plaza in the EXG district. I'll see you there. Okay. Let's see, anywhere else we want to go? Can I go to the front? I'm up right now, Gillian. You can't stay depressed over these things forever. Gillian, I heard you were hurt. Are you alright? Is it getting better? Yeah, those nanomachines are really doing the trick. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Physically, I'm fine, but my heart is still in great pain. I know what you mean, Gillian. Do something. Smell. Let's console. I'll finish what Gibson started. Let's smell. That's a really great scent. If you keep this up, she'll probably dislike you immensely. Persuade. You've really got a short temper, haven't you? Okay, let's go ahead and ask about Buffalo Restaurant. Buffalo? I've never even heard of a place that serves that. How about Napoleon? Chinese informant that John is always using. He's known him ever since he was a science cop. I want to be a science cop. Huh, he was out of the office constantly. He kept mumbling something about, I've got those snatchers now, or something like that. Found something useful in his desk, right? Feel sorry for his daughter. You have a Snatcher, Mika. We're at the shooting range. That fight the other day with the Insectors, their abilities do not even match what that is capable from the Snatchers. Okay. That might be true. So, I suppose what we should do... kind of wrap things up here. Alright, Chief, we got some leads. Tell me about a Buffalo cuisine restaurant. No idea. But analysis showed it had been about 3 hours since he ate, so we know the place is within a 3-hour travel. Katarina's doing that modeling job. Even though he had an ulcer, he was eating buffalo. Not exactly something you eat every day. Could provide you with a big lead in your investigation. Alright, I think we should probably then head to the front. And I think here we are going to go to the turbo cycle. Yes, Mika? How are you and your wife doing? Wait. I think that was a, that was actually a mistake. That was Jillian talking to himself instead. I think it was supposed to be Mika talking to him. Haven't talked to her in a while. Not even on the video phone. No. You shouldn't leave her alone like that. That's right. Come to think of it, I have her number written down at home. I bet she's pretty lonely. I'm sure you're right. Thanks. Be careful, Jillian. We've boarded the turbo cycle. Where would you like to go? Well, we have a couple places to investigate, including our wife and Gibson's house. But I think for now, that's going to be enough. So we're going to have to return to continue the mystery next time. See you then.